It's that time again for Dave's Daily Picks.
It is July 3rd, 2025, and this is Dave's Daily Picks Pod, which we found on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Dave Sellers, your host here. Find me on X at Dave's Daily Picks. Also find the pod on TikTok at Dave's Daily Picks Pod. 2-1 last night, which now puts us at, what is that? 6-5 for the week, folks. Profitable again this week. We should have had a sweep, but Mendoza for the Mets is a horrible manager. How do you pull Clay Holmes in that situation? He is at 90 pitches. 90. And 1 out in the 5th. How do you do that? And then he goes on the post game and is like, well, I don't think 10 pitches really would have made a difference there. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, how about you just stand up and say, hey, I made a decision. My title's manager. Yours is reporter. I appreciate the question, but at the end of the day, I'm the manager, you're the reporter. Instead, he had to go, if we would have given 10 more pitches, I don't think that would have mattered. I got guys to cover the other innings. It was like he was thinking he was in some Looney Tunes Wild Coyote cartoon where if he throws 10 more pitches, his arm's going to explode. If they lost the second game of that doubleheader, if I'm Cohen, you're fired. All right, sorry about the rant. Home run challenge goes 1-1 thanks to Mr. Aaron Judge. So that's now 1-3. And for those, I'm making $10 bets. So I'm down $19 over 2 days. Not bad. I got 4 plays for you guys today. We got 2 WNBA player props as the WNBA is back, 2 MLB plays, and of course the home run challenge for July. I got 2 more there. First up, Brewers and Mets face off in Queens. The Mets are minus 160 faves, way too heavy. The total set at 8.5. This game features a battle of 2 lefties today. For the Brewers, the former Met, Jose Quintana, who I bet the Mets wish they had right now, as they are dealing with so many injuries. He's having a great year, 6-2, 3.30 ERA, whip of 1.42. His last 2 starts have not been the best, but not the worst. 16 combined innings, giving up 9 earned runs. But today is a great bounce back spot for him, as he has limited this Mets roster to a career .216 average against him. And the Mets don't hit lefties well. They hit .233 against them. For the Metropolitans, they send out David Peterson. Decent numbers, 5-4, 3.30 ERA, whip of 1.28. But this guy's getting a little leaky. Last 2 starts, only 8 2/3 combined innings, 10 earned runs. And surprisingly or not, the Brewers hit lefties better than righties this year at .257, which is 13 points higher. For this one, I can't ignore the value of the Brewers at plus 136. The Brewers have the better starter. The Mets are a mess right now. I think they've lost, what is that now? It's like they've gone like 4-14 over the last 18 games. Mendoza's can't trust that guy. So we're going to Brew Crew on the money line, plus 136. Up next, let's talk 2 WNBA player props here. We got Azurá Stevens over 12.5 points. She plays for the LA Sparks. They're going up against the Liberty in New York. Azure's been bowling, scoring 16 or more in 4 of her last 5. She is a versatile forward who can shoot the 3, runs the court, and can post up. She's got some great post-up game. Kind of reminds me of the big fundamental. That's right, Tim Duncan. And these teams are going to want to get up and down the court. So she's going to have plenty of chances for easy transition buckets, pull-up threes. And the Liberty have really been struggling with interior defense since Jonquel Jones has been out. Next up, Sammy Whitcomb, over 9.5 points for the Mercury. The 36-year-old vet is really making a case for 6th player of the year in the W. She's had a crazy run of games since going to the bench, scoring at least 14 and 5 straight, and straight sniping from beyond the arc, knocking down at least four 3-pointers in each of those games. Nate Tibbetts has this team really clicking, and Sammy Wickham has just been, just loving this Nate Tibbetts offense. All right, last MLP play here. We have Royals and Mariners in Seattle. Great pitching matchup here. I love when you got two studs on the mound. The Mariners are appropriate at minus 130 faves, and the total set at 7.5. For the Royals here, Shane, we get Lugo, 5 and 5, 2.74 ERA, WHIP of 1.08. That's so impressive. In the month of June, he really found his groove. 28 2/3 innings, only giving up 4 earned runs, and the best part, only one long ball. For the M's, they send out Brian Wu, 7-4, 2.93 ERA, WHIP of 0.97. Last 3 starts have been really good for him. 19 innings, only 2 earned runs allowed. But this one, I get 2 stud pitchers. The Royals' offense has been so bad. We talk about it on this pod all the time. And last night during the Cubs broadcast, they were talking about pitcher-friendly parks. And Seattle is a top 2 pitcher-friendly park. This may go 4-3. Some funky stuff may happen. It may be sweaty. Or it could be 1-0, 2-1. Who knows? But we're going under 7.5. All right. Home run challenge for July. I thought this was going to be a sneaky pick, but it wasn't, because everybody else picked up on it. But Christian Walker at plus 280. Walker faces Kyle Freeland. Walker hits Freeland well in 35 career at-bats. He is hitting .343 against him with 2 home runs. And Walker's due for a home run after failing to homer in 13 straight games. Next play, a lot more value here. Rhys Hoskins plus 450 to a home run. Hoskins has faced David Peterson for the Mets. Sorry, he faces David Peterson from the Mets, who he hits very well. In 16 career at-bats, he's got 2 long balls against him. And that's Rhys Hoskins, I'm pretty sure. All right, let's just recap here, guys. We got Brewers money line plus 136. Azrae Stevens over 12.5 points. Sammy Wickham over 9.5 points. Royals Mariners under 7.5. Home run challenge Christian Walker plus 280 to home run. And Rhys Hoskins plus 450 to home run. All right, guys, you know where to find the pod. Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Find me, Twitter X at Dave's Daily Picks. And say it with me, bankroll management's the key. See you guys tomorrow.